Hey guys, it's Allison. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. So today we have a pretty big announcement for just my life in general. I'm happy to say I am now off of Accutane. Good gracious, this felt like it would never come. So the last time I talked to you guys about Accutane, I was in my 5th month going into my 6th month, and for most people you can just go on for 5 months and be done. However, I had experienced some pimples early into my 4th month, and I was getting a little scared because I was supposed to be done in like the next month or so, and it just wasn't happening. So I was just like, okay, well, I'm gonna go on it for an extra month. I'm gonna ask the dermatologist if I can, and if he says yes, then I will stay on it for another month just to make sure it all stays away, like all the acne stays away. However, within the last month of me trying to be on it, it was like the end of the 5th month. I was about to get my next box of my 6th month. I was just feeling so out of it. I was feeling so down. Like, I know you guys, if you guys have watched my previous videos in this series, you guys would know I had been feeling kind of anxious and depressed on Accutane, and it was really rough for me. But it would just be, it would come in like little spurts, and I would be able to deal with it and it would feel fine. But just like near the end of the whole But near the end of my 5th month, I was just feeling so sad all the time, and it wasn't like me. Like, I'm usually not the type of person that feels sad all the time. Usually I'll feel sad sometimes, just like everyone, but I don't feel sad the majority of the time, and I was just getting to a point where I was like so sad all the time, and I got really sick at the end of the 5 months, which is why I didn't post as regularly for like a week there. It was really hard on me. I was literally on the couch just like a potato, laying there for literally like 10 days. I couldn't even get up. I could barely talk because my throat hurt so bad, and it was really rough, and I just made the decision that I didn't want to be on Accutane anymore, just for my mental health and my physical health. I kind of just couldn't take it anymore, and I know a lot of people have to quit Accutane early, but technically I didn't quit early. Like, I quit early for my specific round. I don't know. I just, towards the end, it was getting to be a lot on my mental health, and I was just like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to describe how I was feeling. I just wasn't feeling like myself. I kind of just felt like there was a cloud over my head. But thankfully I am off of Accutane now. I've been off of it for a few weeks at least. I'm not sure exactly what day I stopped it, but I just wanted to kind of make this video to let you guys know like how I've been feeling off of Accutane, and kind of my final thoughts on the matter, would I recommend it to you guys, would I not recommend it, how do I feel about the whole situation, and what I've learned overall. So basically I wrote some notes down so I wouldn't forget anything. So these are kind of like gonna be my final thoughts. So one thing that I wanted to make sure and talk about off of Accutane is I feel like my skin looks 10 times better being off of Accutane, and I don't know why that is. I think maybe it's just because like my natural oils are starting to finally come back, and I don't mean like oil like I've had in the past. Just like I don't feel dry like the Sahara Desert all the time, which is good. I feel like I'm trying to watch my skin to see like how much more oily it gets, like if it stays kind of at where it is now, which is what I like it's kind of oily enough to where I'm not super dry, but it's not like oily to where I feel like a grease ball by the end of the day. And then also, the main point that I really wanted to make is I feel like if I had the chance to go on Accutane again, I don't think I would go on it. I mean, maybe if my acne comes back and the choice is at hand again, I would consider it. But I really feel like Accutane, like really the only pro of Accutane is your skin looks better. That's it. And if you're willing to go through the mental and physical side effects of Accutane for just clear skin, I think then that's an option. That's what you should do if that's what you feel is the only option you have. Because like I went on Accutane because I had tried everything. I felt like I wasn't getting any progress from everything I had tried. I felt like everything I did didn't seem to work out, and it can be really discouraging to try so many things and then never really experience clear skin. So I do understand why people go on it, because like I mean I went on it but I do also understand now that I've been on it and I've gone off of it, I do understand why people are so hesitant to put people on it or to go on it in general, and why people say, hey, like I don't know if you should go on that right away, just because there are a lot of side effects that you don't know what you're going to get. Thankfully, my main side effects seem to be going away. I don't think Accutane is fully out of my system yet, so I'll keep you guys updated if you guys would like that. But for now, I feel like everything is starting to get back to normal. And speaking of side effects starting to get back to normal, this is super crazy. So I don't know if you guys remember, but I think it was my last Accutane update that I told you guys my vision was changing, and it was like 0.25 in this eye and then like 0.5 in this eye, so it's like near 20/20 but like kind of off, and I have always had 20/20 vision my entire life. So I actually got glasses and I was using them, and then when I went off Accutane, I was kind of starting to notice that I could see things. It felt like I could see things better without my glasses than with my glasses, and I was like, I just got these like a month ago, what's going on? Like I literally just bought these, so like they should be working just fine. But I told my dad, I was like, I think I need to go get my eyes checked again just to make sure everything's good, or maybe like they messed up my prescription. I've never had glasses before, so I didn't know if it was just me or like what. So we went actually today to get my eyes checked, and what is absolutely crazy is my eyesight has gone back to normal. Like I wasn't expecting that. Literally today I got told by my optometrist, she literally told me, you have 20/15 vision, so you don't need a prescription. And if you guys aren't aware, 20/15 is basically like what normal people can see at 15 feet, you can see at 20 feet. So it's slightly better than 20/20, and I'm super thankful that my vision has gone back to normal. I've definitely heard of some scenarios where their vision hasn't gone back to normal, so I wasn't expecting anything to like go back or anything, but that's just the main side effect that I've noticed right off the bat. Obviously my dry lips are no longer there anymore, thank God. Like literally, I didn't know how much longer I could take those dry lips, like honestly. Oh, it feels so good to not have to put chapstick on every hour of the day. And also my hair has started to grow back, which well, obviously it was starting to grow back a little bit before because I had started using that treatment with like the coconut oil and the onion, and that was like, it was slow, but it was still growing back in, and I was super excited about it. But like I can really tell that my hair is like fully in effect growing back in like it normally is, and like it feels so good. I'm keeping a good eye on it though, because I've heard some people's hair falls out some more after they stop Accutane. Some people's just starts growing back in. I'm not sure. I'm just keeping an eye on it. And yeah, that's mainly the main things that I have noticed being off of Accutane, and I'm so happy to be off of it. Like, if you guys have been on it or you're about to go on it, oh, like, that thing is so draining, let me tell you. Like, emotionally and physically and just like everything, you just feel like you're changing on the inside and the outside, and like, I don't know, I'm just like rambling right now, but I'm just so happy to be off of Accutane. Like, I feel like I'm actually starting to feel like myself, and like, oh god, it's like, it can make me emotional honestly, because I have had such a hard time dealing with emotions on Accutane. Good gracious, like, I've told you guys some little bits and pieces, but of course you guys aren't there with me every single day. I don't know. I feel like I'm starting to feel like myself again and feel happy more often, and I am so thankful. I can't even say that enough. Like, my skin looks great. Honestly, I couldn't be happier with how my skin looks. But I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily... It kind of puts me at a crossroads when I think about like, would I recommend this to someone else, because like I said, like, I did have such a hard time emotionally on it, and I know so many people deal with like super bad joint pain. I know my neighbor, she, like, one of her kids took Accutane and she had really bad back problems on it. And she's been off of it for like 15 years now, and her back still hurts from it. So I don't know, it really just reacts to everyone differently. And I would say, like, if you're considering Accutane, be careful. Like, be very observative of how your body and your mood is changing, and if something is happening that you don't like, go off of it. Like, please don't just stay on it because you want your skin to be better. If something is severely like affecting you and you don't think that you can handle it for the full span of 5 or 6 months or however long you're supposed to be on it, please just do yourself a favor and go off of it. You don't have to stay on it. So yeah, I feel like I've rambled on and on in this video, but I just love talking to you guys, and it feels so good to be Accutane free. I might do 1 or 2 more videos about Accutane. It just depends on what you guys want. Make sure to comment down below or DM me to let me know if you guys would like maybe like what you don't expect on Accutane type of video, or like what no one tells you on Accutane, or even just like a 6 months later update on my skin and how it's been, and how the side effects are like dying down, or if they're still there, or stuff like that. So yeah, if you guys liked this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up for me. It helps me out so much. And make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell down right next to it. I'm not sure which side. I'm not good at this, but thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye guys!